Welcome back. We're live with another episode of the Two Count Kickout podcast, and we are at what episode are we at? 10? Is
And
this 10?
uh,
Wow.
yeah,
We've reached two full hands, and next week is going to be a really special episode. We'll talk about that towards the end. It's going to be fun. You won't want to miss this one, and you definitely won't want to miss that one. So, we're recording on a Saturday to let you guys know. So, the holiday threw me off. Life was lifing for us this week, so we we switched up the day a little bit, but we got it back right. So as always, we are your hosts. I'm BJ, along with my boys here.
we never did figure out the order that we should do.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't have to be, but
I
you
know.
know,
No, we were like doing the intro, so like
Yeah.
it makes sense. But then me and Tay just like look at each other like, "You want to
you
go?"
want to go?
10 episodes in, we still haven't figured it out.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's
Yeah,
your boy. You already know. You already know who it is.
Oh yeah.
Say we're here. Let's get to doing the stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
Let's go do that hockey.
Let's go do that hockey. Oh man. So let's start off with Bash in Berlin. I
Yeah.
want to get everybody's overall impressions before we dig into recapping and then from our predictions and everything. So
I watched it. I mean, it was a good show. My predictions I kind of noticed were off.
mine too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Mine were off.
Not mine. Not mine.
I was gonna say, Tay, yours were pretty solid. Yours were pretty
I
solid.
think all of mine were pretty right. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
but it was a good show.
Yeah.
You know.
I thought so too. It did have the predictability factor, but we did get one surprise, and we'll talk about that in a second. A
Oh.
surprise that doesn't really make sense, and I don't know what they're doing, but we'll get into it. So, perfect segue into the match that we were just literally talking about, the women's tag team championship match.
You're surprised by that? Not me.
You did call it, but I'm
You
only
did.
surprised because they're playing hot potato with these belts. I just don't like when they do that. Like, it's clear I don't know if they have a direction for, or maybe they're just trying to make the tag title seem more relevant, but Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are now the new women's tag team champions once again,
Yeah.
beating the
We've
Unholy
never had a
Union.
direction for the titles in the first place.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
he's not
They
wrong.
clearly did
Bayley
not.
and
He's not.
Sasha had them. Like that's
Yeah, that was not I'm not surprised that Bianca and Jade won. I'm just surprised that they did it this quickly after them losing it. That didn't make too much sense to me. I got this one wrong because I did predict Unholy Union to retain, and unfortunately they did not. So I don't know, man. The match was decent. And it looks like from the events of SmackDown, they're setting up for some type of three-way. Or actually, that was a number one contenders match. So never mind, we're gonna run it back again.
Yeah.
But Damage Control will be in there at some point. But
Yeah, and it's can we just move on from Damage Control? Like at this point, it's not like
they
that,
just
but like
started their face run. We
I
gotta
know.
give them a chance.
I mean, more in the lines of like it's Damage Control is kind of directionless now because for a while they're feuding with PFC, not calling them Pure Fusion Collective because that's still the dumbest name ever. And then now they're with with the botch with Kyrie's eye. Now they have issue with the Unholy Union. It's like, can we like at least have like a decent, like consistent booking for these teams? It's just, and I'm gonna get more into that when we talk about Raw, because there's another thing that it's gonna make me sound like a hypocrite when I say that, but I'll get into it when we cover Raw. I mean, it was like BJ said, it was an okay. These titles are directionless, and they're mainly being used as a prop for the eventual Bianca Jade feud. And I get it, it's too early because that's like a WrestleMania, worthy match. But it's just like, can y'all like hold off for a little bit? Like, can we at least get something make these titles feel like something. But
The only way to do that, in my opinion, is to have Bianca and Jay hold them because they're the biggest stars. That's just me, though.
Yeah,
no, yeah, they are.
but who's taking them on at this point? Like
Literally,
I don't
just
know.
not in one to take on
Yeah,
that their match. It's more like it's a feud prop instead of like actual titles, because I'm tired of the women's tag titles.
yeah, they don't feel like a prize at all, or like something that's worth going after.
Right.
And I have no excitement really anytime these titles are on the card, unfortunately. I don't know, but yeah, Tay's right. They're the only ones, Bianca and Jade are the only ones that can hold the titles and make them feel legit, I guess. So I don't know, but grades for the match. Cameron, how about you? I'll put the pressure on you.
I'm gonna give it, outside of like my feelings for it. It's tiring to the point I don't want to see negative, because these women are all amazing. Or maybe if they weren't, but you don't have feeling. Give it a B minus. Look,
I feel you. I'm gonna go C plus. It's just not exciting me at all. Like I said, anytime these titles are on the line, there's really no excitement. So, in the them winning the titles back, what was the point of them losing them in the first place? You know, the age-old question there. I understand why, but
yeah,
I just didn't like it. But I'll go C plus just for the positivity. The match wasn't the worst match ever.
Really get to watch the show live. Was that last weekend? No, it was weekend before.
Yeah, that was a week ago.
It was last weekend. Today, literally.
Yeah,
bro. We're all thrown off. It was last Saturday.
That's crazy. Well, I didn't get to watch it. I was in Memphis watching a game, but I mean, it was fine. I knew they were gonna win, so
You did call it. You did call it. So Tay is up one on us right now. Or Cameron, did you pick Bianca and Jade?
No, I picked.
Okay.
He did.
Right.
Dang, you got receipts.
Tay was tallying them up after every 3 count.
Hey.
Yeah, I think you were the only one that got pretty much all of them right.
You were. Was that one, please?
Huh?
Was that one of the Sadleys that you put?
It was.
It was.
Yep.
It was.
So yeah, sadly, Bianca and Jade won. For all the reasons that we mentioned, you guys already know, but we'll see what they do. We already know that they're eventually one of them is gonna turn on the other, start that feud. The timing is just, I think, what we're all waiting on, when to see if they pull the trigger. So
yeah.
Moving right along, let's go into the mixed tag match. The Terror Twins, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, beating Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom. I mean, that one was predictable as well. I mean, I think we all got this one right.
Yeah. I didn't get the exact way right, but I'm still counting it as a win for me because I got the winners right. So I'm counting this still as a win.
Yeah. You got the winners right. So that's the name of the game, the prediction. The match was good, actually. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was a fun match. I'll say that. They all got some good spots in offense. Of course, there was Judgment Day shenanigans.
Of course.
But that's going to come no matter what situation any of them are in. There's going to be shenanigans at this moment. So,
real quick, speaking of the Judgment Day, can they please defend the tag titles? It's been 10 weeks.
Kofi mentioned that on Raw, too.
It's bad.
It's like
tag team searches.
Tag wrestling is just,
It's not.
And I was literally a couple of days ago, I was watching a clip where Eric Bischoff stripped Edge of the Intercontinental title because he couldn't defend it within 30 days. And I'm just like, where's Eric Bischoff right now?
Right.
He would have been like, yo, You gotta defend it, or you're stripped of the titles.
I
What is
missed that
what are our
rule.
GMs doing? Like,
All right,
I missed
trying
that
to stop.
rule.
Right, they're trying to stop people from unaliving each other. Bronson
yeah,
Reed
seriously.
Feels like,
unaliving it.
bro,
Yeah,
Drew McIntyre, man, like
yeah,
this, yeah, he's got a lot on his plate right now. So,
yeah.
um, overall grade for the match. Tay, we'll start with you this time. Pressure's on you.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I'll give it an A.
Okay. I'm gonna give it an A too, just because like it's a good appetite filler for the live match at hopefully Bad Blood and eventually Damien versus Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, they needed something to give Liv and Rhea like a tie, and I think that was a
Right.
good way to do it. So I'm gonna give it an A, for storyline. I
Same.
actually kind of care.
Yeah, I'm going A. I enjoyed that match. I was invested. And the finish was great too. So, um, yeah, typical Judgment Day shenanigans. So, but
Yeah.
it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And Rhea got her hands on Dom, so that
Yeah.
was awesome too, or her legs, I should say.
Yeah. Whew.
It was crazy.
Moving right, moving right along. Let's jump into the strap match. Um, CM Punk getting his get back against Drew. It was a good match too. I enjoyed this one too. They did kill it a little. Well, didn't kill the match, but it threw me off a little bit when the strap fell off of CM Punk's wrist, and the ref had to tell him like get it back on and stuff. So that kind of threw the lore of the match off a little bit for me, but it was still fun. I enjoyed it. Um, and CM Punk got his bracelet back
And
temporarily.
that was like, so
He got it
yeah,
back temporarily.
yeah. No, he still got it. He still.
Yeah, oh yeah, he definitely got it. He got it. He'll see it. He probably seen it again by now, but just out of a different place. But
Oh
we'll,
man.
we'll get into that too. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Grade, I'm gonna go A for this one too. I think it was a solid rematch to give them the 1-1, and there's justification for a rubber match at Bad Blood, especially after the events on Raw. So yeah, I'm going A.
A minus, I think. I mean, it's Punk's first win in WWE in
It
over
is.
10 years, which is crazy to think about. But I mean, Punk to me looks good. He like these last two matches, he's kind of shown that. At least I think he's somewhat in a good stance with his health. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see Punk in the ring more and more now. So let's hope he don't get injured. I'm knocking on some wood, but
Fingers crossed, knock
let,
on wood, all of
let's
that.
hope.
That's why I feel like he shouldn't have that, because like the feud and the anger that Drew has, they may unalive each other.
Well, we'll see if they do. I think they'll definitely get Hell in a Cell. I think um it's gonna be. I just wonder if they're gonna do more than one, because like we've been saying, Liv and Rhea have to be Hell in a Cell too.
Yeah.
So hopefully they do more than one. If not, then I think Liv and Rhea should have that spot. But
I actually
Yeah.
think they don't need to have a Hell in a Cell.
CM Punk and Drew McIntyre,
No, Liv and Rhea.
really?
I think it could be like something else, but I don't think it has to be like Cell. I
I
don't know
feel like
what it would be. Maybe Extreme Rules or something. Oh, actually,
I
no, screw it.
what? Oh,
Oh,
uh-oh.
not
First
the
Blood.
not the cliffhanger.
I think I wish First Blood match, but that ain't
Oh
happening.
no.
Oh yeah, gone are those days for for
Yeah.
sure. At least until we get to January, we never know. When they
Right.
switch to Netflix, they might bring some crazy stuff back.
Yeah,
I feel like that's like more for like big build-ups, like how Rock like busted Cody open earlier this year,
Yeah.
something like that, but not like uh I think it does because it also plays into the whole keeping Dominic away from Liv and, not saving her. That's why I really feel like Hell in a
Yeah.
Cell. And I think that, who could, I mean, we all can agree that they could carry a Hell in a Cell match. Like, we all know they would
Oh
instantly
yeah,
thrive.
it'd be a great match.
But that's another reason why, like, hey, we're gonna keep Judgment Day away. You put me through hell, I put you through hell. Now let's put each other through hell in hell. Like, come on. It writes itself. It writes itself. I'm gonna go also A minus just because it's like an appetizer really for the big stuff. Also, I really kind of want to see a Damian Priest Dominic match like properly, just as like the build up to the Finn stuff, because Dom's also betrayed Damian too, and so I feel like those two need to have a match. We've already seen Carlito and JD go up against Damian. Let's have Dom before we get to Finn.
I agree. I was thinking that too. I do think they need a one-on-one match, maybe at Raw before Bad Blood or something like that. But yeah, that should happen. But
I'll save my thoughts on it when we talk about Raw, because
all right.
I got some grievances there out. I feel like
Not the
But I think we all got this one right in predictions. CM Punk getting his get back, that was the only obvious choice there. So yeah, here we go. We're moving on to Bad Blood. Build up for that. Next, we've got the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
Gunther defeating Randy Orton to retain. I got my Ludwig Kaiser intro.
There you go.
I was excited. I popped for that. So
yes, sir.
I was saying that I was like, if he doesn't introduce Gunther, then they drop the ball. Then they did it. So kudos to WWE for doing it right.
There we go.
That was a good match though. They had a great match. The finish was great too. Protected Randy in a way too with the choke out instead of getting him pinned. For his eventual feud with Cody, you got to protect him somehow. So and Gunther got a solid win. So
yep.
I'm gonna go A for that one too. I enjoyed that match. It was good. Yeah.
I'm a solid A. An A, because it was a good match. It really kind of gives Gunther that little push that he needed as the world champion, and putting over somebody who's a certified first ballot Hall of Famer. So I feel like that really did help make Gunther's reign like legit.
I mean, I don't really have much to say about it. This is also one of my other sadlies. But it is what it is. But yeah, it was a solid match. Crowd was doing their wave during the match. What?
Yeah, and
That's
Randy
crazy.
started doing it too.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I didn't know how to feel about it.
It made me think of that one time where it was like the Bar going against somebody at a pay-per-view like a few years ago.
Seth and Dean.
Yeah, and like Cesaro went out to the crowd and grabbed the ball.
The ball. Yeah.
It made me think of that because I was
Didn't
like,
clear the barricade?
Yeah. He did. It made me think of that for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, because Randy did start playing along with it. I thought that was funny, but that just shows how he's so different from what he used to be. That's crazy. I would never think he would like play to the crowd like he does nowadays. So
especially psychotic Randy, like bald-headed 09 Randy.
Man, you really thought that man was a serial killer? Like there was no games. I don't think I ever saw that man smile during that run.
No, like you knew it was serious.
He was locked in. He was locked in.
You knew it was serious because he didn't have any wrist tape, no elbow pads, nothing. It was just straight, just bare arms.
That's crazy. That was insane times. Like kicking somebody's brains loose. Like this man was, but we shall see. I don't think Randy's winning any more championships, unfortunately. But like you said last week, Cam, like he's just gonna put everybody over and give him back. And just having fun because I think the back surgery really made him realize like I don't know how long I can do this. Might as well just have fun with it. So
I mean, he signed for another 5 years now.
Yeah.
So I mean, we gonna be seeing Randy a lot.
Yeah. So, but don't want him to do nothing too crazy and hurt himself again. So, I like where he's at right now, and I'm excited for now. He can move on to Cody eventually. So that's clearly his next direction. So,
Well, speaking of that elephant in the
yes.
room,
Speaking of that elephant,
Cody,
is that
Cody's.
yeah? We've already went through this. Yeah, it
There's
was
only
only
There's
five.
six
Five.
matches,
five
BJ.
matches.
It's only
Yeah, we did
5.
5. Yeah,
Oh
not
hey,
even
no,
6.
no
No
mercy is
Mercy is 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're at the last match already, man. Look at the German house show. Um, KO taking on Cody Rhodes. I've already expressed how I felt about this match from the jump. Um, I just hate KO. I don't not hate him. I hate him. I hate him losing.
You almost
Hate
got
him
the
losing this
bug.
much.
You
I know. I
almost.
felt it. I felt it. That's why I had to hurry up and switch it up. I hate KO being in this spot. The
Okay.
match was good though. I like the teasing with KO turning heel or taking advantage throughout the match. He's eventually gonna turn. They'll probably run it back before they jump into Randy and Cody. So, I'm gonna go A minus here just because of the predictability that takes it down just a little bit. But the match was great. So,
I'll go about an A. I mean, the psychology behind it, especially him not power bombing Cody, as like the sign that I'm not going to turn my back on you until it's time, that real time. So,
yeah.
just that and KO fighting with himself because he's like, I want to win this, but I also don't want to betray my friend. So, yeah, I like it, and it builds up for, another um, Cody KO match if that's the direction they want to go and save like Cody versus Randy for like Rumble or something.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go A. Ow, I have a headache.
Go A minus. A. I actually really enjoyed the match. I don't know if I want to compare it to like Cody and AJ earlier this year. I don't know. They're about even to me, in
I
my
was gonna
opinion.
say they were both pretty solid. This one definitely was good.
I don't
It
know why. It was like so funny to me, but like when they were on the outside and like Cody sold the knee a little bit and then Kevin just like kicked it and then the way Cody fell. It was funny to me for some reason. I don't know why. Just the way Cody fell was just so funny. I don't know, but yeah, I enjoyed the match.
for sure.
Right.
Yeah. It overall it was a pretty solid, filler PLE.
Mhm.
I almost say pay per view every
Well,
time.
at this point, still reviews.
Yeah, it was just a filler. We know Bad Blood. We'll probably see some surprises and feuds culminate and everything. So they had to just get these through. So solid match, a little predictable, but setting up feuds for Bad Blood and moving on for there. So, any final takeaways from Bash in Berlin?
It's a good idea for just like a one-time thing, one of those one-off.
Yeah.
So
You
you
know,
guys don't think they should do it again?
No.
not for a while, not for like
Yeah, give it a
years.
few years. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. But we'll see. I thought the Saudi shows were gonna be a couple of off things, but they signed this deal, so
Yeah,
they're keeping this ball rolling.
but they got like a 10-year contract, so
Yeah,
they're there for a
it's
while.
it's pretty hefty deal they got. So, but yeah, Bash in Berlin is concluded, and we shall move on to NXT No Mercy, which overall for me, I thought it was better than Bash. At least the matches for me, I enjoyed them a little bit more, and we got some interesting fallout from that too, and we'll
Very.
jump right into it with Nathan Frazier and Axiom beating Chase U to become the NXT Tag Champs again.
I got that one wrong.
I got
I
this
did
one wrong as
I
well.
did too. Yep.
So we got a reverse sweep here. We got swept.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a shocker, man, and that was the opening match, so I
Right.
wasn't expecting a big surprise with that one. And that wasn't even the biggest surprise of the match.
Mhm.
Uh,
Post match was crazy too. So
Yeah,
The match was fun though.
I did not expect the heel turn at all.
Me neither.
I
I
was like,
knew. Oh, go
they
ahead.
just won it. I was like,
Exactly.
okay, it's what, like 3 weeks they had it or something like that. I
I
don't
think it was
remember.
less than that. I think it was a week and a half.
Yeah,
Still,
I know. It's like 10 days they had it, and yeah, that's Chase U's, I guess, history or destiny with the tag titles to be short. It's like It's like the new Johnny Gargano. They're only supposed to have short reigns because their
Yeah.
last reign they only had it for like a cup of coffee, and then they lost it right back. So it's I don't think
Becoming
Chase
a
U's supposed.
trend, I guess.
I
Yeah.
guess so. They got to keep
Yeah.
just in case Johnny's like, yeah, I want to have a long reign. Okay, cool. We got Chase U to take over for your short. But
Yeah,
they gotta stop letting people in their group
that's
because
what
yeah,
that is.
they
Yeah,
every time
it's
they
not
let
working.
somebody in, they turn on them.
Yeah, it's just they don't have a good track record with new
no,
members.
Who
So
they
was it?
don't.
JC Jane before that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was
Yeah,
JC.
like yeah,
I thought Duke would have been turned heel
yeah.
against them by now, but no. And now Duke's gonna probably get unalived on Tuesday, so that's fun for him.
so grade for this one, I'll go B plus.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
only thing I didn't like was the title changing hands again. I I've expressed how I feel about that, so that's really the only knock I can put on it. And the
Yeah.
heel turn was a little weird, so but
It was shocking for sure. I,
yeah.
I I don't even like Fraxium like that, whatever they call them. I don't know. I don't like them, to be honest with you. I don't think they are like, they don't
they
mesh as a tag team to me. I don't know.
they're two
They
high flying dudes. I mean, sorry, you can feel their heel turn coming. Like you can feel like their breakup coming,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's kind of like one of those like that American Made setup where it's like, okay, can we like hurry up? Can we like just do this? Because y'all are milking this cow for far too long.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think that's why I thought they would have been fine if they didn't win this match. Um, but they teased it a little bit um during the match, but we'll see how long they keep this up. It won't be for much longer, I don't think so. But who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Chase U. Hopefully, I'll be in the section whenever I go to NXT because I got my ticket. So I'm
Nice, nice.
excited. I might get a Chase U shirt.
There you go.
Nice. I can't go, so
Oh,
I'm upset about it, but
Um,
it's fine.
did you give a grade, Tay, for
Oh,
that match?
I said B plus.
B plus.
Yeah.
B plus,
Okay. B
Yeah.
plus.
just
All right.
because it's predictable and also
Mhm.
kind of hurt
Was
that
it
we all
though?
got swept. Uh,
No, it
the
wasn't
turn
predict.
was
I was
Predictable
not. None
because
of
we all
okay.
got it wrong.
none of the
Here's
turnout
the
from this
here's the
match was
thing.
anything
This
I
is it.
We all
expected.
What I
got it
meant to
wrong.
say, what I meant to say, a turn was predictable, not this soon, but a turn was
Oh
predictable.
yeah. Okay. Fair
Okay,
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
I
that's
thought Fraction gonna turn this match because they could have lost. That's it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
A turn. That's what I meant. My bad. A turn was predictable, but not this
Oh, sorry.
way.
Look, we all got it wrong. It ain't no
Yeah. We
predictable.
got swept. We got swept. No wins. um. We did get this one right. The NXT Women's North American Championship. Kalani Jordan beating Wendy Chu.
I don't think I
Um.
did. I don't think I got that one
Did you?
right.
Oh, you did. No, we
I
both got that wrong because we switched and we were like,
yeah,
for fun, we'll switch. We did get. Yep, we
yeah,
got that one wrong actually.
I got it
Tay was
right.
the only one who got it right.
yeah.
It was my sadly again.
Yeah.
It's
Um.
just
Not much to speak on of this match. It was. I mean, it was.
off track.
Yeah. It wasn't terrible. I'm gonna go B. I'll go B because it was a good match, I guess, but also very predictable. Um, Definitely picked Wendy Chu for the sport of things, so and that didn't work out just for fun because I knew deep down that Kalani was gonna win, but it is what
Yeah.
it is. So
Uh,
If you want to talk about a title that doesn't mean anything, that North American, Women's North American Champions. I know it's new, but I don't.
sh- Kalani just shouldn't have been the inaugural one. She
yeah, I
shouldn't have been
agree.
the first one to win it.
I
Like,
agree. This should have been Sol Ruka, in my opinion.
yeah,
It should have been. Sol Ruka. I would even been cool with JCJ or who I forgot who all was in that match, but
Jada Parker. Is that who
would
you're
been
talking
cool with
about?
Jade,
Yeah,
honestly.
I would have. Yeah,
I wouldn't have wanted Jada Parker. I think she's mid.
Fair,
really.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I
fair.
do.
She has mid tendencies.
She got that street toughness, but that's
Me and my guys in the Discord call her Mid Parker. That's
dang.
Mid Parker is crazy.
Sol Ruka, Lash Legend, Fallon Hennig. Nah, I couldn't have been Michin. Yeah, Sol Ruka
Sol
or
Ruka or Lash
I
at the
wouldn't even
time.
go Lash because like Lash is kind of she's kind of peaked in my
Yeah,
opinion. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely reached her peak.
She was
Nothing
like
too
pretty
exciting.
high at that point during that time during Battleground, and then I don't know if I've seen her on TV since. She been on TV?
yeah, she's been on, but it's
I guess
she
I
ain't
just be
won.
missing.
She ain't,
She ain't winning nothing. She's on TV.
she's there. She's in those backstage
She's
segments
showing
with
up.
Metaphor.
Yeah, she's showing up to work.
I guess I'm just lying. I don't know, man. I swear she ain't there.
No, I had those same sentiments. I was like, I can't. But she has been on TV, but it wasn't any memorable moments. So,
No.
Yeah,
um,
I don't know what it is about Kehlani though. She's just like bland to me. I don't know,
cookie
bro.
cutter.
Yeah,
Cookie cutter
bro.
babyface.
Like, I don't know. Take some notes from your man. Mello, help her out, bro.
For real.
Like, I don't know what it is, bro. I don't rock with her. I can't connect with her.
Me neither.
She
Same
ain't,
sentiments for me.
she ain't got that aura.
She
None
don't.
whatsoever. She's
Even like some of the stuff she do in ring, I'm like, okay, I don't know. I don't know,
No,
bro.
I get that too. That's why I was like, I'm giving it a B just to be generous, like, because it wasn't
I'm
terrible,
going
but
C, bro.
I feel you though. I'm just being positive. That's all.
It's a C. It's a C grade. No disrespect.
It was a sleeper to me, bro.
It's it's just why is this title here? Why is it the Women's North American Championship? Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I need her to lose it soon.
Hopefully. But I don't know. They just screwed it up from the beginning. But we're not doing the booking, so
Oh, no.
unfortunately, we have to live with the results. Moving on, the sixth match card, we've got Obafemi beating Tony D'Angelo for the North American Championship. I think we all got this one right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron, I know you were nervous. You thought
I was scared
Tony
because
was
like
gonna win.
but I remember I did say Oba at the end, but I was like, please
Yeah,
let
you
it be
did, but
Oba.
you were like, I'm nervous.
No.
Like I feel like if there's gonna be a title change, it'll be this one.
Yeah. And
But thankfully we did not. Oba continues his reign of terror, and he destroyed the entire family while doing it too. So
yeah,
I don't know who's taking the title off this man. So
they need somebody from TNA at this point because he's ran through almost everybody in
yeah,
NXT.
I don't know. But it was a fun match. I'll go B for this one. Just because they need to put somebody up against Oba that I can feel like he has a chance to lose. But I love that they are still, you know, pushing Oba to be this dominant champion. So,
Yeah.
but I'll go B.
About
I'll
B
go.
plus,
Go ahead.
B plus.
I'll go a B just because it's another kind like even though I was like nervous, it's still kind of predictable that
Hmm.
Opa's winning, and it's just like, can we get something new? Can we get something different? Can can we at least like have somebody that's like, okay, Oba might actually for real lose. Like
Yeah,
show
exactly.
that fear of Oba whenever it's time. And I guess you like whenever they do take the title off of Oba, they're gonna transition him into the NXT championship match. Like that kind of title picture. So once Ethan Page loses, then it will make more sense. But it's
Who,
predictable.
who on the roster's beating Obafemi? Who?
Nobody,
Honestly, vacant at this
nobody.
point.
Yeah,
Vacant.
empty. Yeah, that's That's the only person beating
No,
Nova
yeah,
Finn.
I
yeah,
can't think of anybody on that roster that can be Oba. I think we said that about Ilya too, and obviously Trick beat him, but I don't know, bro.
So I can't just fathom it. And it's not even like they have solid superstars, but
Hmm.
nobody is believable like enough to make me feel like there's a chance he might lose. So I don't know, but yeah, I'll
yeah.
go B for the match. The predictability is takes it down, but
You said that Oba ran through everybody in their family. He even cooked Adriana Rizzo too.
Dang, that was
yes,
yo,
he
what,
did.
That
Oh, that
well,
was. Oh
was
man, I
oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
oh,
I
you
was like
can't,
you
yeah,
can't
I was
say
like,
that,
you
bro.
can't say that,
you
man. But
cannot say that.
yeah,
Uh,
that was bad. But I
that's
mean,
crazy.
it was a bar, but it was a bad one. So yeah, that was crazy. He did cook her.
That's crazy.
Uh,
Disrespect.
did
But
everybody go B? Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
we got this one right. So
uh,
moving on to Roxanne Perez versus Jada Parker for the NXT Women's Championship.
You said her name wrong for
This
real.
match was a lot better than I thought it would be. I actually enjoyed it. Grade, I'll
B,
go B plus. I'll go B plus.
B.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. B plus.
But you know, predictability.
Right.
That's
We all knew that Julia was going to come out and it's going to be Roxanne versus Julia. So
yeah.
it's like, why are we might as well just have them say, yeah, Roxanne wins.
Hmm.
I
Basically.
wanted a double debut, but we didn't get it because I wanted Stephanie to show up right after too.
Oh, yeah.
Like that would have been sick. But chilling with Julia, I like
Boy,
her. She got aura, bro.
She does have aura. She does.
she said, you, me, CW. And I was
So
like,
she's
ooh,
only said 3 words. That's
all
crazy.
right.
That's more than Roman.
That's facts. That's facts.
That's crazy.
Oh man, but yeah, it was a fun match. Just predictable. We knew what was gonna happen from the fallout from that. So
Julia's
we'll
having
see.
her first match on Tuesday.
Against Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
Hmm.
Setting up my girl Chelsea like that. That's tough.
Hey, man, somebody do it.
Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, but why Chelsea, bro? Chelsea's like that.
Hey, man, it ain't going to be Kalani.
I'd rather it
Hey,
be her.
well, that's what I know you would.
Oh man. Yeah, so dang, we flew through this card too. That's
We got we got two matches
oh, we
and
got two matches left.
one
I
I got
forgot.
wrong. Yeah, because remember it's
Zach
six.
wins. Yeah, and Wesley, we forget. Yeah, my bad.
Oh yeah,
We got two
Wesley and
matches
Zach.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wesley and Zach Wentz.
Y'all got this
Zach
one wrong?
Wentz. No, you picked Zach.
No, I
You
said
got
that
you.
y'all get it wrong.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
we
it wrong.
did.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
did.
I knew
Yeah,
Zach was winning. It makes sense.
I just like Wes too much. I
me
didn't want
too.
him to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it with Zach winning that. Like once Zach won the X Division title, I was like, yeah, I got this
Yeah.
one wrong. Because I knew that once he won, I was like, yeah, there's no way TNA is gonna be cool with like one of their champions losing on like NXT. Like I was like, dang it, I
I
got this
mean,
one wrong.
Jordan Grace lost one.
Yeah,
And
Jordan Grace
Yeah, but
did lose.
it's different because it's a newly crowned one, and
Yep,
like,
that's fair. Yeah.
well, it was like we don't want your champion to look weak so immediately after losing the title.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
But their match was fire though. I'll go A. I'll go A for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that,
It
Yep.
delivered everything. It was how I expected it to be. Like it was a great match.
I can't like this. I don't. It's like a springboard DDT type thing or something. I don't know what it was. I can't even remember, but it was sick.
hey, bro, the schools are so cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We love them schools.
Aren't they number one contenders now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they're not winning.
Nope.
Well, we know why they're they're
Yeah.
not winning.
It's not. They ain't
Yeah.
Because of Wes
Yeah,
Lee.
he's got to get his get back.
Yep.
It's like, you think you can win the tag titles with someone else? Nope.
Not today.
Uh,
Are y'all? Did y'all say grade? for that one?
I said A. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
A,
Yeah.
and A's across the board, and Tay was the only one that got that one right.
Yes,
So
sir.
we'll move on. Yeah, Tay's on a roll, man. And yeah, we're down to the last match: Ethan Page and Joe Hendry, for the NXT Championship. We
Got
all
this one right.
believe, but it did not happen. Yeah, I got this one right too, I
Yeah.
believe.
So it was a sweep.
Yeah, a sweep on our part this time. We
Yeah.
did the sweeping this
Yeah.
time. I think this is our first. No, we got a couple
No,
other
we got a
sweeps.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple other. Um,
But not
their
as
match
many as it
was
should be.
yeah,
Yeah.
their match was fun too. I enjoyed it. Of course there were shenanigans. But I think we all expected that, especially with Trick being the special guest ref. So
All right. I am surprised that Josh Alexander didn't
I'm
come out
saying.
to do that. I mean, yeah, it continues on the Pete Dunne feud, but like it could have set up, that could have carried over from TNA because they literally did something similar on TNA this week. So it's like you could have had this at NXT, have a big moment for the North, and then carry that over into TNA. But I mean, we got it right, so that's all that matters.
yeah,
We
at the
we
end of the
talked
day, that
about
is all
it
that matters.
in our group chat with the three of us. Pete Dunne gotta pick somebody, bro.
Yeah.
He beefing with he beefing
Man,
with
somebody on
everybody.
every show, basically.
He gotta pick somebody. Who you want, Sheamus or Trick, bro? Pick
Man.
somebody.
So yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go hang out with my boy Butch. Don't call me that. I was talking about my homie. Don't like I haven't seen in years.
Yeah,
Don't
don't.
call
Well,
me.
that's what we
Butch.
learned. We
What?
learned on Monday. Do not call him Butch at all or
Don't do
ever.
that.
He gonna start a feud with Jackie Redman at this point.
Man,
Pick,
Right.
bro. Pick somebody.
that man is just mad. Somebody needs to check on him.
Right, bro.
He's just mad.
I mean, and then that Trick Williams diss track. I don't know if y'all heard it.
Yeah, I heard
No, I didn't, but I did
Dude.
see people talking about it. I didn't
What?
listen to it yet.
It's God.
It's
It's
oh man,
good. It's pretty fire.
I'm
he
gonna have to
got
listen to it.
everybody on in the NXT roster in that music video. It's Fallon Henley, Tony D'Angelo's in it, the taller Creed brother and Ivy Nile, they're in
Julius,
it.
Yeah.
Julius. I just tall Creed. Like, they're bland.
That's crazy.
There's a bunch of people in there that's like, dang, and Jakara, but her and Lash are like tied at the hip. So like, of
I'm
course
gonna
they're
have
gonna be there.
I'm gonna have to watch it after we finish today. Oh man. Did we give grades for this
No.
match? Go ahead.
I'm gonna give it a B plus just because it was predictable. There was no really like carry on like moments that happen like within the main event picture. Because now we're kind of back to square one, and I don't know when NXT's next event is, but it's Halloween Havoc. I mean Halloween Havoc's basically a TV show. Is that the? Oh no, it's not. Oh my gosh, is it a PLE?
It is this year?
Oh my gosh. No. What's the 27th on?
Says
That's
it's
a
a TV
Sunday,
show.
Of
I
October.
think. That's a Sunday, I
Yeah,
believe.
so it's a PLE.
Wow.
Wow.
Moving on up.
All right.
I can dig it though. I'm down with that.
Okay. I thought it was just a regular TV show. But no. Yeah, so a B plus.
That's not Bad Blood is on the 5th, right?
Yeah, because Bad
Yeah.
Blood's it's Bad Blood and then nothing and then Raw and NXT in St. Louis.
Wow.
And then which I mean we could have had Bad Blood in St. Louis, but no.
Don't get him started. Don't get him started.
It doesn't make sense.
Here we go.
I had everything right there. Like it's cool. I'm like it's NXT live, but it's like like a PLE would have been kind of like cooler.
Agreed. Yeah.
It
that's
is what it is. It's what it is.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go around B plus too for that match. It was fun, but the predictability and nothing really super, shocking. So
Yeah.
And B plus. I
B
don't really
plus.
got much to say about it.
yeah. All right, and
I will
that
say though, actually, I'm starting to like Ethan Page a lot more for some reason. I don't know why. Like,
he's good. He's
Yeah.
good. He's good.
The sarcasm is what gets me, which I like.
yeah,
And the Eagles' edge he hit to beat Joe Hendry, it was pretty nasty too. I thought he went down on his shoulder a little bit, kind of weird. So I was kind of nervous at first, but it seems all is well. So
I'll be right back.
all right, yeah. So I guess we'll see what they do, build up, and what's gonna happen on Tuesday as well moving forward. And I guess let's talk about some Raw and SmackDown, starting with Raw. Overall thought on Raw. What did you think, bro?
I'm trying to think. I don't even think I got to watch any of the shows live, like during the week. I'm pretty sure. No, I got to watch Raw live. I thought it was pretty good. Um, kind of crazy to me that like the biggest prize on Raw right now is a bracelet. Like,
Yeah.
that's the most coveted
Yeah,
prize on
It
it
Raw
is.
right
is,
now,
man.
Kind of.
It is.
and
Yeah,
it
I
broke.
thought it.
So
Yeah, we'll jump straight into that. Raw was, it was Raw.
It was raw.
It wasn't terrible.
Yes.
But yeah, like Tay said, the bracelet seems to be the biggest prize, biggest story going on right now.
Yay.
Um, it was a good show overall, though. I've been playing catch up, so I've been kind of speed running through everything. So um, yeah, let's talk about CM Punk eating his bracelet or being fed his bracelet, I should say.
Yeah, that
That
Drew's
was a
trying to
pretty.
kill him, bro.
Drew, like
He's got real life.
legitimately.
He's got real life beef.
It has
He.
to.
I'm not the new announcer though is like actually like making me feel
Yeah,
for that story because he's good. He
Oh,
doesn't.
Testator. Yeah, he
Uh,
he is
I
good.
like
He's
him.
good.
It's
he
Drew
hasn't gotten all
McIntyre
the.
in the hey, that,
Hey,
that
I'm
killed
not
me,
gonna
bro.
lie. I died when I heard
I
that. I was like,
That
yeah,
killed me, bro.
Because we were like, who's that? Who is that?
yeah.
Who?
He's like, I'm not for none of that. I
He's
know who
like,
this is.
that's
You
Drew
can't
Mac.
fool.
You're not fooling me, bro. I
You
know
can't
who
fool
you are.
me. I'm familiar with your game.
You got that one person like, what?
Oh my gosh.
They're probably in the back or after the show. They were probably, Joe, you just wait for him to turn around and then you can say
Say,
that.
but then
Let him
Joe's like,
take the hood off first, then
who
say
else?
something.
Who
Who
else
else
would it
would it
be?
be?
Like, I'm not. But yeah,
Hulk
I
again,
love it though. Yeah, I love it though. Like he's saying
For
what we
real.
all are thinking. Like we know who it is, bro.
right?
Like we don't have to act shocked. Yeah, I do appreciate his on point legitimacy with everything. Like he's saying what we're thinking.
I'm
So
Yeah.
like crying laughing at that. It's so funny.
I agree. And
That's crazy.
oh
But yeah,
man.
Joe,
yeah.
he's miles better than KP already.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I
Oh,
feel bad because KP got fired. Like the way people crapped on him so badly. They're like, yeah,
he was terrible.
He
I get
wasn't
it,
good.
but like to outright fire him, no, like y'all could have like moved into like a different capacity. Even backstage interviewer.
Nah.
That would have been
Nah,
because he
Wasn't he doing that a little
that's
bit?
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was
could
on
have moved into
kickoff
that
They
shows
gave
and
him a
all that.
chance.
talk
They
show.
gave him chances. No,
Yeah,
he
Sorry,
did. It's
no.
it's all right. KP,
sorry, I'm trying to like
shout
listen
out to
out.
you, but that wasn't working out. Joe is definitely. I enjoyed Joe, so
Yes, sir.
we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yes,
I,
sir.
I
Yeah.
I like the pairing of Joe and Wade.
Yeah, they were nice. They
Yeah.
were nice. They definitely made me feel, everything that was going on. So yeah, we'll see. CM Punk got another beat down. He seems to get that anytime after a big show.
hmm
Drew just ruins everything. Um, I don't know, and we know that this is culminating to bad blood. So I'm sure this is to write off CM Punk for a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. I
He
don't know.
whenever he was attacking him backstage when Punk was on the gurney, he
Yeah.
was sticking his thumbs in his eyebrows, bro. Did you notice
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I was like,
He
he just trying to kill him.
Yeah, he really doesn't like this man
he
at
legitimately
all.
doesn't.
No, but I can appreciate it. They're making us believe that they're he really doesn't like him,
I
which
think,
I don't think he
yeah,
does. He
I don't think he
doesn't.
doesn't.
He's made that clear in interviews and everything. But
And
yeah, to see it in action on screen like this, it's definitely been entertaining. And that bracelet, man, poor bracelet. It's. I mean,
That's
it's
it's been a
funny.
run.
Yeah, people are making him new ones, but yeah, the original is gone. So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I this has been on my mind. Speaking about feuds, and I know I said this last week. Can we stop the Uncle Howdy, like the Wyatt Six feud with
you did
American
say
Made?
that, and
I
I'm tired of it too. I
thank
don't
you.
need this 8-man tag match.
We don't.
We
We really
don't.
don't.
It,
Oh, I'm chilling with it. I like it.
but we know they're gonna lose again. American Made is gonna lose again,
So
and but
I
they're a
never
new
cared about
team.
them
What was
in the
the point
first place.
of raising it? What was the point of even making it if you're just gonna have them like you want the Creed brothers to look strong. You want Chad Gable and this new character to look strong. Why do they keep losing these feuds? I understand Chad was close to Bray and that it's special for him, but at some point he already lost a 6-man tag. We don't need an 8-man tag. We're good. We've seen them make their debut. Let them move on. Let the Creed brothers, and I can't believe I'm saying this because to me they're boring as heck. Let the Creed brothers move on to the tag team title realm, and then we're good.
Because we need somebody to challenge the Judgment Day for these titles. Like, I don't care if it's heel on heel. Somebody that those titles need to be defended. Yeah, I don't need this Wyatt Six. They need to move on to somebody else. Attack
Yes.
Jay.
Thank you.
Go
Thank
attack
you.
Jay
Thank
or
you.
somebody
Please.
No,
else.
Something.
don't,
No, no,
leave my guy out of
it,
this.
it's okay. It's
My
okay,
guy
Tay.
Jay about to
It's
pull
okay.
my guy Jay finna pull the baddie. He finna pull Rhea. Let him do what he gotta do first.
Oh
Let's chill
man,
out on Jay, bruh. I
I just
see.
need.
I like it. I think the problem is that they kind of debut both teams at the same time. So
Yeah.
that's kind of just their fault for doing that because
Yeah, they booked
Yeah.
themselves into a corner.
yeah, they
Yeah. I
did.
mean,
So,
American Made's first match together was against the Wyatt Six in that 6-man.
Hmm.
And then it's like, okay, yeah, we'll give you the match against American Alpha. They win that. Like that was their first win together as a team, and now they're back to the Wyatts. Like, why? Get
Just for them
over
to
it.
luse again.
Exactly. Like, oh, it's a street fight. Like, cool. I don't really care.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
that
who knows though? Maybe
We know.
American. We know, but
Say
just
we know.
they
trust me, I
can't. The Wyatt
know.
Six can't take any losses.
Trust
They
me,
can't lose.
I know, but just what if, you know?
There's
They're not selling
There's
me.
like a
They're
one
not.
percent chance they do, but
it's
I'm
less than that. Tay, you're
I'm trying
being
to help
1 point.
generous
y'all
with that.
out, bro.
You're rounding that up.
I'm trying to help y'all out, bro. I'm trying to give y'all some hope.
No, I don't
I
have it.
have. I lost hope after the 6-man tag match. It's after they lost that one and then they announced this next one. I was like, yep, there it. Yeah, I just don't want them to get buried. Like, and granted, they can bounce back from it, but they're not off to a great start.
Nope.
It's WWE's fault. They booked themselves into a corner. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah, it is what it is. Let's move on to something else. How do we
Something.
feel
Oh,
about Sami Zayn challenging Gunter? And they also teased Kofi and Gunter again, um, which was an
eh,
interesting. They
I
had
don't.
their little moment on Raw.
I'm not sure I'm with you on that one, Chief. I'm not
Well,
sure.
and I mean they have to put somebody against Gunter, and it's looking like it's probably gonna be Sammy, and
Yeah.
they teased a little bit Kofi at some point.
I think it was just more like just like one of them like passing segments. Like it wasn't. It's not meaning to go anywhere. Kofi's more of getting the judgment, like getting the tag title match against Judgment Day. And I think that's how they're going to now rework Xavier Woods turning on him because of Odyssey Jones getting fired. So
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, that was yeah.
Well, Odyssey Jones, you can't do the things that you did,
No.
so
Mm-mm.
I mean, that's all I have to say about
Bro
that.
ruined his life.
You're
That's crazy.
yeah.
Get paid for doing nothing, got paid for 3 weeks for doing something, and then
Now he's
Now
no,
he's
no,
gone.
he's
now
no, he's
he ain't
gone.
getting paid at all for nothing.
Nope.
It's
That's
crazy. That's
that's
crazy how fast this all crashed down for
Yeah.
him. So
Hey, pretty soon we're gonna have Epic Adventure Jenkins Johnson in the Shadow Realm. Epic Adventure.
Epic Adventure
what?
Johnson.
They gotta rework the name somehow. How are we gonna
Epic
recognize him?
Adventure. That's
Epic
crazy.
adventure. This is
Epic
not EA
He would
Sports, bro.
come out with the treasure map or something.
That's
Oh man.
that's
Uh,
crazy.
What's up, Odysseus Johnson?
Odysseus Johnson.
Odysseus Johnson.
Oh, DC's job.
Odysseus Johnson.
That's crazy.
Gosh, man. Oh
Wow.
man. That's
Oh
funny,
man.
man.
Oh,
All right.
all
What?
right.
All right.
I,
Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn.
Oh, yeah.
How do we feel about him challenging Gunther? It makes sense. I mean,
Mhm.
it makes sense. I got
the
mad
last
for
person
half
to
a
pin him.
second when his music hit.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
why, but
But it's only because we know he's not gonna win.
Right.
So that's the unfortunate part here. Yeah, you got him at Mania, but not this time, brother.
And honestly, I'd rather get him in Mania than like, yeah, he's the world champion, but like you ended the longest Intercontinental
the
title
longest
reign
reign.
at the grandest stage of them all.
It
Like
was
I'd rather have
definitely
that.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see. Do we think they do it? Do we think that's gonna be just a Raw match or they do
Probably.
it at Bad Blood? I doubt they do it at Bad Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying Raw.
I think
Yeah.
like it's the Raw before Bad Blood, probably.
Okay. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling too. I think it'll just be a Raw main event. Get it out the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then after Sammy, who's next in line?
No.
It ain't Jake, 'cause he'll probably be in a feud with Bronson.
Braun. Yeah.
It's Braun. Yeah. They got too many Brons and Bronsons on Raw.
Yeah.
Braun. I meant to say Braun Breaker, but they
Oh,
got too many
okay.
Brons on. They got Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman. We gotta change some of these guys' names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'll be
'Cause-
Jay next. Or
Yeah.
not Jay. God, I'm tripping right now.
We
Who
might
did
get
you just
Damian Priest back in there, once he finishes stuff.
Oh,
Or,
I would
like
love to see that, but
that did not know what to say.
I would love to see that again, but just because it would be a good match, but we know he's not gonna win the title back,
Of course
unfortunately.
not. Of course not.
And that disappoints me very much. It makes me very sad.
I'm gonna put sadly for every Gunther match. I'm doing it because
I like Gunther.
I
like
do.
Gunther.
I do too.
I like his reign so far. He's legit.
I
Like
like
there's no
Gunther.
other way to describe him.
I just feel like he didn't really need the title right now.
He didn't.
No, but
But they had to do it for King of the Ring purposes.
mhm.
To make
And it looks
us
good on him.
It does.
and I still find it crazy that he's been champion for what 75% of his
It's like 75%, yeah.
career.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's really insane. But we'll see who comes after Sammy loses on Raw eventually. I don't know who's gonna dethrone him though. So
Probably won't
yeah.
happen for years.
yeah, we're in the era of these lengthy title reigns. So
For some people. Unless you're Johnny Gargano or Chase U.
yeah. or unholy union.
This was kind of, it was
A
lengthy-ish.
couple of weeks.
It was
Or was it a month?
months.
Yeah,
It was a couple months because they won him at Clash.
Dang, that has
The
been a
Clash
couple
was
months.
when? June?
June.
July?
Yeah, that's been a couple months.
Yeah.
That just goes to show that they're not really doing anything with these titles. We don't really like. It doesn't even seem like they've held them for that long.
No.
So, oh man, and of course we got some more Judgment Day stuff. We actually saw the tag team champions in a match.
Yeah. Not for the titles, of course,
Not for the
because
titles, but
why would
know,
it be? Why would you defend titles?
I mean, they do makeshift tag teams. They might put the titles on the line against Damian and Jay next week. Who knows?
They won't.
They won't. And if they do, they aren't winning the tag titles.
No,
Yeah, no.
well,
That'd be a weird
definitely
look.
not.
The
It's like one of
booking, the booking of Finn Balor is getting on my nerves.
It needs to be studied.
Yeah.
It does. Like, he turned at SummerSlam, and then he been acting all soft and scary ever since.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know. I don't know if that's just because, like, they kind of have to push Damian as his new baby face. I don't know if that's the reason why, but I mean, he kind of Finn has stood tall over him once. I mean, I don't know. Finn Balor been getting booked terrible on the main roster since 2016. So
Yeah. It's like, how dare you get injured?
Right.
How dare you get injured when you win our new championship? That looks disgusting. It looks like
I honestly wanted him to beat Seth, and win the title, but
same.
Oh, not me, but you know.
I just want him to get another title, a world title reign.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to see it. He didn't get his fair shake with the Universal title, and he deserves it. And he works hard, man. Yeah, justice for Finn.
That's a what if for me. Like, what if he never got injured? How long would his reign have been?
Still don't think it would have been very long.
You don't think so?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
I think they were high on him at the time, but I don't think they were high on him long term as far as in.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
they
'cause
pushed him to the moon.
But remember, it was Vince too. So like Vince,
that's true.
you know, he'll change his mind literally like right before you about to go out.
Anything that happens, in a match can make him say, "Never mind,
Yeah,
I'm cutting your wings."
You could blink while he's talking to you, like, you know what, you're jobbing for the rest of the year. I had to blink. What you mean?
My eyes were watering. What did you want me to do?
That's true.
So.
Oh man, I mean, was there anything else like noteworthy on Raw? You know,
And SmackDown, it's almost the same thing, but insert the bloodline instead, and you know the Fox era on
Fox era and
SmackDown. Thank you, because after that first episode, I didn't give it that shot. That Kofi Brock Lesnar moment. I'm still mad about it 5 years later.
Everybody's still mad about that because you hyped this up and
they really did hype it up.
And Kofi didn't deserve that, man. He didn't deserve that.
They could have rebooked that so much, but like instead of having Brock cash in on Seth, maybe, I don't know, have him cash in on Kofi, because like Brock cashes in on Seth. Just listen, because at least it would have made more sense. Brock cashes in on Kofi instead of Seth, because in the original timeline, cashes in on Seth and then loses it immediately at SummerSlam right after, and then like 3 weeks later gets a WWE title match against Kofi. Instead, just cut out all that extra stuff and just have him cash in on Kofi, and then okay, yeah, we're all mad, but at least okay, it's not just something random thrown together. It's like, okay.
Or Brock shouldn't have won in the first place.
I mean, if you keep it, yeah, that's true.
If Mustafa Ali wasn't a dummy and just,
yeah,
that's top 5 sales in WWE history.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, bro.
Yeah,
you watch this man come out and run all the way down the ramp, get in the ring, and then push you off the ladder. Like, just take the case down,
Unhook
bro.
it, bro.
Yeah,
Yes.
just take the
Oh,
case.
dang, that's crazy. Brock Lesnar's coming? Oh, man, I'm going to go ahead and just
Man,
take this
sorry. Let
briefcase
me.
with me.
Yeah, and if you're that scared of him, just take the case and run. Like, you won the match. That's all that matters.
Yes.
But at least, we won't see, at least I don't think, Brock Lesnar ever
I
in
hope not.
WWE
I don't think
again.
we do.
I highly doubt it, but
Please
we've
don't.
seen crazier things. So,
Only
but
thing I like
I
about him
highly
is the
doubt it.
F5. That's about it. The F5 and Taz saying, "Here comes the pain, cool." Like, I don't know.
I mean, he has aura. I can't deny that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
I guess also because I'm a big Undertaker fan, and him beating Undertaker his rookie year, I still don't like.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't like that, especially in Hell in a Cell. Um, yeah. And then also, my first exposure to Brock Lesnar was like him beating up Zach Gowen, and I didn't know anything about Zach Gowen at that point.
Oh
So I'm just seeing
God.
this dude with one leg getting F5'd into a ring post and getting thrown downstairs out of in a wheelchair. And I'm like, why would I like this guy? Why would you consider him ever a face?
Why not?
Yeah.
No.
We can never forget what he did to Zach
No.
Gowen.
They
That was mutilation.
And the original plan was to have him get F5'd off the SmackDown fist? Yes, right. The original plan
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
The original plan was for Brock to F5 Zach Gowen off the SmackDown fist, but they couldn't figure out a way to like make it happen safely. So they just said, "All right, we're just gonna throw him in the wheelchair down some stairs." I mean, look, they got a stunt double for it, but I'm just like, you know, when you don't understand kayfabe, you're like, "Oh my gosh, he actually threw a dude with one leg." Why would I root for this guy? Why would I be a fan of this guy? Like when he comes back?
Right.
No.
Yeah. Well, at least we don't have to worry about his music hitting
No.
ever again, probably.
If he comes back and faces Gunther better go over. And Tay, you better not put Sadly in that prediction.
No, that's the one time I'll actually root for Gunther. That'll be the one time.
Man, what if they do that? What if Brock does come back and face Gunther?
No, I'd be mad.
That
was
It's gonna be the 2-year anniversary coming back at the Royal Rumble. Coming at number 30.
Don't get Cameron started again.
Oh, don't worry. I was there for it too. I saw it live.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got up and left.
Oh man, I probably would have been. That would have made me mad too. Seeing it. As mad as it made me seeing it on TV, I can imagine being there.
And the thing is, it's the whole anticipation for the whole rest of the show that you know it's coming. Because like they were like the third or fourth match, and like he loses the title, and like you're just dreading it. You're like that because this is my first Royal Rumble. But in my mind, I'm like, Brock's coming out here. It's later on tonight. I know it. I can feel it. So I can't get excited because I know how it's gonna end.
I wasn't even thinking about Brock after he lost the title.
I was, bro. Like it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say for me it was. Brock's not gonna jump in the Rumble. Like I couldn't.
Yeah.
Like there's no way they're gonna do that. Like because if he does, he's gonna win. Like they can't do that. So.
And that's the thing, like, because one, the match happened so early in the show, you're gonna get your money's worth with Brock Lesnar. Two, Vince loves Brock, so it's like, duh, it's gonna happen. And it's just like, I'm just dreading it because I'm like going through the roster. I'm like, okay, they're not gonna have Cesaro come out at 30. They're not gonna have Finn Balor come out at 30. They're not gonna have this guy or that guy. I'm like, it's literally only Brock Lesnar. And I'm like, this music hits, and I'm like, it's not fun. It wasn't fun.
Oh man, yeah. We'll pray that he does not.
Because Vince had to have Roman versus Brock at Mania, and then I just hate that whole part because then the Elimination Chamber, and it ruins my favorite match because Brock eliminates everybody, and I'm just like, why? we could have done this in so many different ways.
I mean, technically, he didn't eliminate.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Shout out
almost
to Bobby
everything.
Lashley. I miss that man back on my TV screen.
Crazy that the first SmackDown on Fox and the last match on Fox is both squash matches.
Yeah.
They did my guy Vinci dirty, bro.
Crazy. Yeah, Vinci.
They did him dirty, bro.
That was his first match, like back, right?
Yeah.
Since getting kicked out of
Yeah.
Imperium for some stupid
How?
reason.
And
Oh man.
all these vignettes they've been doing,
Yeah,
hyping him up, and
he takes the loss to Apollo. Which
on,
I mean, I like Apollo, but
I
you
like
can't
Apollo,
give
but-
guy vignettes and for weeks and then have him lose. And
Well,
a squash match, none.
Unless he's
nonetheless,
Shinsuke
basically.
Nakamura.
that's fine if we do it with him.
No, it's not. Oh, it's not. Don't disrespect Shinsuke like that.
I
Don't
care
do
about
that.
it. I don't care about it.
Don't do that.
We did get. Well, we are getting Cody versus Solo again in a steel cage.
Yay! What I
All
wanted.
right.
Yeah. Happy
I'm
late
fine with
birthday, BJ. You got exactly what you
I
had.
know this is exactly what I wanted to see on the USA premiere of SmackDown. A match that we've already seen with 4 walls around it, and we know
Yeah.
how it's gonna turn out. So,
Yeah.
hooray!
Woo! I'm so excited.
I feel bad for Cody because they just can't. They don't have anybody else to put in this spot. Like,
No.
and it's not Cody's fault. It's not Solo's fault. You know, they're in a tough spot right now. So
They put this. They had this man Solo say, "You want me next week? I accept." Not a single person made
Cricket. Crickets.
He's
Oh
like,
yeah.
I accept. Everyone's like, dang, that's crazy. What?
It was crazy.
oh man, you do.
Oh,
Audience,
yeah.
and I'm actually looking forward to the match next week. I know
mean,
they're
it'll be-
not. I am.
It'll be a good match.
It'll be a match. I mean, we're probably going to see a Cody moonsault on the top of the cage like he always does in every steel cage match. He does. Roman's obviously going to come out and cost Solo the match again. It's just very predictable, and we've seen it all. I
But
don't care.
Is it? Well, I guess Roman is going to be on the show. That is.
Yeah. They're premiering. It'll be
Does
there.
Roman bring backup though?
Probably. This might be we might see the return of Jimmy then.
Yeah.
I think.
Please, I miss Jimmy, bro.
I do miss Jimmy. Jimmy was so underrated during his return to the bloodline.
Yeah, he was.
He actually made me laugh quite a bit. I enjoyed his character or his gimmick at that time. So
Me too.
yeah, I do want Jimmy back. It's about time. We're crossing over into October, so it's about time to start building for Survivor Series. So
In Canada.
in Canada.
Oh yeah, I can't forget about that.
Vancouver, BC.
But yeah, it should be fun. It's predictable as always, and moments like this, I'm sad that there's no Money in the Bank because at least there will be that layer to make me think potentially some surprise. But
we got cashing in almost immediately.
Yep.
If we're a guy, if we're a lady, hey, we'll hold it for a while.
Well, normally it's the other way
I know,
around. Normally the women's cash in is like immediate, and then the guys hold it for a while.
Because who was Miss Money in the Bank last year? It was Io, right?
Io.
Was that? Oh,
Io.
yeah, she held it till SummerSlam, so a couple weeks.
Yep.
And then Damian held it till Mania, even though he had so many opportunities to cash it in. But
And then who won the women's? Was that Liv the year before?
yeah, because that was against Ronda.
Yeah.
And then
Dang.
it was Liv, and then Austin Theory cashed in on the U.S. title. Because we had to protect Roman.
Well, yeah, that was another bad booking. because nobody believed Austin Theory was cashing in on Roman Reigns. They tried to tease it a lot, but
It should have
you
happened
know,
at Clash, and then figure out some way to keep Roman have Roman keep the Universal title.
I thought they were gonna do that. I thought they were gonna have the titles be defended separately, but they did not. So,
Nope. Nope.
anything noteworthy? Anything else noteworthy from SmackDown or anything? They had that weird triple threat match at KO1, which was basically a handicap match. But
I mean, A-Town Down Under is going to break up soon, so.
yeah. Bailey's going after Nia for the rematch. Tiffany, of course, isn't gonna cash in anytime soon, but that thought is always there.
Yeah.
Like I messaged you guys earlier, man. We need, as much as I don't want Charlotte to come back and just get inserted right into the title picture, we actually need it.
We need it.
We need her to come back, and Becky too, and for Raw's sake.
I miss Becky so much, bro.
Yeah, I really do.
I don't think she's going anywhere, cause like her Twitter and Instagram still says Becky Lynch WWE in it.
I think
like
she's just taking a break.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
if she was never coming back, she would have changed it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope. I don't know when she would show back up, but I need it.
Yeah, seriously, because this women's division is so scarce right now. But yeah, there's nothing too otherworldly to talk about.
I just remember something that's happening on Raw. Bret Hart's gonna be there.
Oh yeah, because it's in Calgary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's probably gonna
so
bring out Natalia to help out Lyra.
I was gonna say I think Natalia is gonna face Jordan Grace on Tuesday.
Oh, even worse. I forgot that's happening too, but it's even worse. But then again, who else would face her?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Lash Legend? I wouldn't watch it. Oh, that could be an okay match. Two powerhouses, but I really want a Natalia Jordan Grace match.
Is there anything from last week's, well, I guess technically still this week's NXT that is I mean, we got Julia versus Roxanne. We knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah. I don't even know who could take. I want to see TNA's tag champions versus Fraxium, ABC, Austin Bay and Austin Ace and Chris Bay. I want to see them going on because like two high flying, high pace, action teams. That'd be kind of good. I don't know who's gonna win the tag titles on there anymore. I wish the Good Brothers would just one time for the one time. Because I'm not.
They existed. That's crazy.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. I always throw it up.
Got to.
Hey, WWE, don't we ain't doing that for money. We just doing it for fun. Cause that was decent.
I will say that tag match that they had for the titles, I thought they were gonna win it. But
me too. I was hoping. I was like, please let them win. The Good Brothers deserve it.
Yeah.
Nothing really going on in the realm.
Not too much. Shall we do Watch the Throne?
1 second. Is there really much? Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of these are tough to say who's gonna be the next champion, but
yeah, I'll have to go back and watch the one we just did to see if we got any of them right.
I don't think we got the tag title one right. Well, we may have. I think maybe. I don't know.
Remember what we said.
Me neither. I'll have to go back.
Yeah. Nothing's really changed for us to really.
I was gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
I think our picks are still the same. Nothing. Yeah, my thoughts aren't really changing. I guess we can say I still think Dwayne is gonna beat Cody eventually. Yeah. Unfortunately, we won't get Tay started on that.
We might be there for that.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't win the Rumble. Gunther, I don't know.
Just don't win at all. What do you mean?
It's gonna happen. He's
just
part of the board.
That would
don't
work.
care.
I would be perfectly fine if he didn't win at all.
Right.
You would not get a peep out of me. But unfortunately,
Realistically,
by the
we can
powers
look
that
at it.
be,
Let me not get
moving on.
started, please. Please.
Gunther, I don't know. I'm sticking with Jay. I'm not going anywhere else. I can't picture anybody else or Ilya at some point, but
I was gonna say
he's
Ilya
got to
for
start winning a
Winter.
lot more matches clean before that's a conversation again. But I think they will eventually clash for the title.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else as far as
Nah,
these titles go. I think mine are pretty much the same.
I think everybody that has titles gonna hold on to it for a minute.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
Unless you're a women's tag champion.
Yeah,
Well, LA Knight deserves it. I think he deserves a long run, and they have
absolutely.
to legitimize this U.S. championship again, like they did the IC title. So
For real.
we'll see. We shall see.
We shall.
But I guess, I mean, is there anything else in the landscape? I think we covered a good amount today. So
Yeah, I mean, guess
We're getting
that's it. I mean,
Andrade Mello 5 next week.
please Mellow win. Please Mellow win. Please Mellow win.
well, at least we know the winner of that is gonna take on LA Knight.
LA Knight,
now.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's some
So Mello's got to win.
substance
We can't
behind
have
it.
Andrade injure LA Knight.
No Andrade slander today.
Yes,
bro.
Andrade slander.
No.
See Andrade slander.
No.
Hold on, actually, I will say Andrade needs somebody to talk for him.
He does. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I want him and Zelina to link back up.
I need him to go back to the Shadow Realm. That's what I need.
No, relax.
Yes,
man.
that's exactly where he.
No.
Yes.
Get him
Yes.
with Selena and he chilling.
Bad
what?
promos, bad.
They can have Andrade. Just give us back Malachi Black or
Yes, that's-
Aleister in this case.
That's a fair trade.
Just
That's a perfect trade.
give me Aleister Black back and for the trade.
Or we
I
just
will
have
definitely
both.
swap
majority
Andrade.
rules. Majority rules.
Give me.
That's why there's
Aleister
three of
Black
us.
back.
That's crazy. Well,
You
gotta
can
find a
have
fourth.
Andrade.
That's
And it would
crazy.
make sense because Zelina's
Yeah,
here.
see,
So.
it works out perfectly. It works out.
Oh,
Well, you know,
man.
change the rosters up a little bit, but it works
Yeah,
out.
but it works out. It works out. Man, I miss Aleister Black, man.
I do too.
And his theme song went so crazy, man.
Tough.
So crazy. Oh, man. And the Black Mask. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we're just spitting in the face.
Man. Oh, yeah. The best one that I've seen was on Leon Ruff back whenever we
I
had
was
the pandemic
just thinking
era.
about it.
Oh, man.
I miss that dude. Like he was, even though people like crap on him being NXT North American champion, I liked Leon. Like I liked the
That was a
underdog
shocker.
dude.
That was fun. I enjoyed that moment in time where there was some shock factor into it. So
I want them to hire him back just so he can just chill. You know,
well, they're just
Leon's a
gonna
cool
job him
dude.
out if he comes
Yeah.
back. But
But still, at least he's actually on TV.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah,
Yes.
I think that's all we got for y'all today.
Yep.
Anybody got any other questions, comments, concerns, or threats? Not
Not
directed toward us.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Next week's episode's going. Excited about that.
it is gonna be really fun.
Oh, it's the
Quiz
the
cam
trivia
show.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Yep.
true. I forgot.
yeah. So
I
We're
gotta get
gonna
my
have-
questions in.
yeah,
We're gonna have some
I'm
guests.
working on yep. Bringing
know,
back some familiar faces. So yeah, y'all
Fans,
tune
if
in.
If y'all have any questions that you want to quiz me on, put them in the comments. I will. We'll make them up. I don't know these questions in advance. I'm not gonna search these questions up. We might need a scorekeeper or a way to keep score just to see how many I get right.
Yeah, we'll
how many I
have to
get
figure
wrong.
out, yeah, how we're gonna do it or how it's gonna flow. But no, it's gonna be fun. We'll figure it out. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And what if you get the first question wrong? Then where do we go from there?
I'm gonna be so hyped.
And
That's
you said,
that's gonna be an awkward moment if he gets the first one wrong, and
He's
then we're
like,
just
y'all-
like, all
like-
right, that's the shit.
how many times did Triple H blink when he faced Goldberg? What?
Oh, we're not gonna do you like that, bro.
It's like 171. Actually, it was 170. Well, I just log off like, all right, bye.
Right. It just show's over.
Show's
Oh
over.
man. But it'll be fun. I'm gonna have some good ones, but nothing like
Okay.
that. That would be
That would be.
insane.
I would like, bro. How am I supposed to know this? It's
Oh
like
man.
I know the dates. Well, I don't know the dates. I know the year. I know the opponent. I know the pay-per-views. I might
Locations.
cities. Yeah, I might
Yeah.
know the cities. But
Okay.
if you're like, what celebrity was ringside? Like, I don't know. Ben Stiller.
Green. Just say green shirt guy. He's a
Fish.
celebrity in
Fish.
WWE world. Yeah.
I guess
So
so.
that's a safe answer. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure y'all join us next week for the Quiz Cam show.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a better name for it.
Nice little words. It's the Quiz
Yeah,
Cam show.
it's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth. Um, and Cam, tell them where to find us as usual.
Oh
And,
yeah. Follow us on Twitter. We will never call it X because that's a stupid name. At 2 Count Kick Out. Yeah, that's all. We got socials. We apologize for getting this episode out so late, but life was lifing. We all had, stuff going on, and we just said, hey, we'll just do it another day, and here we go.
And it worked
It's crazy too.
Yes, it
This
did.
upcoming week is going to be even crazier for me. So
We'll figure it out like we did this week.
Right.
So
figure it
yeah,
out.
until then, we're 2 Count Kick Out, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Too sweet.
Oh yeah.